Good morning, guys, and welcome on into another episode of Prop Hitters, MLB Props and Stats. I'm your host, Terry Edelmann, at TPicks over on X, and of course, expert handicapper at Picks and Parlays, here to talk some baseball props for the Saturday slate. I've got five props here on the Saturday slate, which we'll go over in just a few moments. But first, we'll start the show as we normally do, taking a look back at yesterday. But right before we get to that, if you're looking for premium plays over on the Picks and Parlays website, the triple play all access baseball pass 3 days, $49 over on the Picks and Parlays website. Direct link is pnp.buzz/te. Link is in the description below. But taking a look at our first game yesterday, Dodgers, Nationals, CJ Abrams. When you're betting player props and the player you bet on comes up in the first inning and hits a home run, well, there's nothing better. There's nothing better. Easy cash here with CJ Abrams, who has hit home runs in back-to-back games. He's currently red hot for the Nationals. But that wasn't all. Brady House, over 1.5 hit run RBIs, cashed as well. Playing right behind Abrams. Brady House has also been on fire. Having those two in the middle of the lineup turned out to be pretty dangerous yesterday. And then Owen Casey said, hey, don't forget about me. Casey hitting a home run in, I believe, the fifth inning. Again, home run, cashes, over 1.5 hit run RBI props. With one swing, Owen Casey cashed for us. I did add Connor Griffin, over 1.5 HRRs, which cashed after the show, and my premium play on Pittsburgh Pirates money line. 5-0 sweep yesterday in Major League Baseball. 3-0 sweep here on Prop Hitters. Let's do it again. Let's do it again here on the Saturday slate. But having said that, we're going to jump into the first game that I'm breaking down here, which is the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Baltimore, minus 110. Pittsburgh, minus 110. And a total of 8.5 here in this one. Shane Baz on the mound for the Orioles. Carmen Mlodzinski for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Neither pitcher had really much success in their first game, but obviously it's just been one game. It's tough to look at pitchers with just one game stats-wise, but both of these guys did not have a lot of success. 6.75 ERA for Baz, 4.15 ERA for Mlodzinski here in this one. I'm going right back to the kid. Give me Connor Griffin, over 1.5 hit run RBIs, plus 101 here in this one. The number one prospect in baseball did not disappoint in his Major League debut yesterday. Hit a double in his first at-bat. There was a player on first base who ran all the way home. So one swing, cashed that prop for us. Griffin ended up scoring a run after that. So great start for him in his Major League debut. Number one prospect in baseball. This year, so far, has been the year of prospects and rookies. We've seen a lot of rookies have success in Major League Baseball so far this year. I'm going to go back to Connor Griffin one more time here against Shane Baz in this game. It's funny, every time he came up, the whole ballpark just went nuts. Every time he came up, he challenged a pitch and won it, and it sounded like he hit a home run when he won that challenge. So Pirates fans definitely love him, and I'm pretty fond of him as well, catching for me yesterday. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2 here today. 3-0 sweep. Yes, on the show yesterday, 3-0 sweep. That's what I like to do. I like Terang as 2+ HR in each start this year, bashing 500 versus right-handed pitchers. Faces one in game one, a doubleheader at Kauffman, minus 135. Yeah, not a bad look. Minus 135, right at my cutoff point there. I'll be honest, didn't really look too much at that one because it's a doubleheader. I kind of didn't really look at that game too much, but I can kind of go over a little bit about it at the end of the show. But we'll move on along to our second game here, which is the Houston Astros and the Athletics. Houston, minus 115, road favorites. The Athletics, minus 105, home dogs, a total of 10 here in this one. The Athletics finally getting their first win of the season. Their second. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, their second win of the season. 2-5. The Astros 5-3 in this game, and both of these starting pitchers are going to hope that they can rebound after their first starts because neither one had much success. Tatsuya Imai for the Houston Astros only pitched 2.2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 earned runs, and 4 walks. Did have 4 strikeouts as well, so was kind of all over the place, walking guys, giving up hits, giving up walks. He was kind of all over the place in his first start, only going 2.2 innings in that one. Luis Morales did not have fun against the Blue Jays. 4.1 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks. He had 5 strikeouts again. So both pitchers have had a little bit of success when it comes to striking guys out so far this year, but have been giving up walks and hits. And this is a great hitter's ballpark in Sacramento. That's, of course, why the total is at a 10. The Athletics flexed their muscles yesterday, going over the total themselves. Don't know if they do that here in this one, but we are going to take an Athletics prop. Give me Max Muncy. Over 1.5 hit run RBIs plus 121. Muncy, I've been talking about him since before the season started. Had a great spring. He's been up and down so far here this season. Multiple HRs in 4 of his 7 games overall, 4 of his last 6, and had a great game yesterday. 8 HRs yesterday, including a home run. I think he can have some success here against Imai, and we're getting value with Muncy because of where he is in the lineup. That's why we're getting over 1.5 HRs at plus 121 in this game. Tons of value here with Mr. Muncy. Other players to look at in this game, and actually we'll quickly rewind back to the last game. Other players to look at in this game, O'Neal Cruz, minus 110, over 1.5 HRs. He's been pretty consistent lately. And then Ryan O'Hearn and Blaze Alexander have both been hot. Minus 105, plus 115. Taylor Ward, 3 games in a row with multiple HRs, minus 117. So there are definitely some guys to look at here in this first game. And then back to this one here. Other than Muncy, a player I would look out for here is Shea Langeliers, who has been one of the leaders in home runs this year. My gut feeling is he hits one. He hits one here in this game. Over 2.5 HRs is plus 110. So, yeah, you're really hoping for a home run there. I'm going to stick with Muncy. Tons of value with him at plus 121 here in this game. Good morning, Terry. Morning, Brian. How's it going? Nice to see you. But we'll continue on along. The LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. The Dodgers minus 290 road favorites. The Nationals plus 235 home dogs, a total of 9.5. Odds pretty much identical to what they were yesterday in yesterday's matchup. Of course, if you missed the recap at the beginning of the show, went 2-0 in this game in player props yesterday. I did say in my breakdown of the game yesterday, I did like the over as well. That game soared over. Again, weather is favorable for hits in this game. I'm not sure if it's as high scoring as yesterday. Both of these two starting pitchers, Tyler Glasnow and Jake Irvin, both played pretty well in their first games. Jake Irvin getting the win, Glasnow the no decision. in his first start. Here in this one, we're going right back to CJ Abrams over 1.5 hit-run RBIs plus 112. Multiple HRs in 5 of his first 6 games. He has back-to-back games with a home run. In his last 2 games, he has 5 and 7 HRRs in those 2 games. And he's had success against Glasnow. 2 for 3 against him, a double and a home run for those 2 hits. The way he's hitting the ball right now, don't be surprised to see him hit this one out of the park. But that's fine with me. Plus 112, we'll take it here. If he can get multiple HRs or, of course, hit a home run. But can't leave out Mr. House either. Give me Brady House over 1.5 hit-run RBIs plus 126. He has multiple HRs in 5 of his first 6 games, 4 games in a row. Hasn't faced Glasnow before, but plus 126 for House. Yesterday, right behind Abrams in the lineup. Hot weather, wind blowing out. Give me Brady House over 1.5 HRRs here in this game. I know, kind of fading the Dodgers, a little bit fading the Dodgers in back-to-back games, but not betting against, not taking Washington to win this one, but we'll go with 2 props here. Other players to look at in this one, Dalen Lyle for the Washington Nationals, 5 games in a row, multiple HRs for him, minus 115. And that is about it here. Mookie Betts, over 2.5 HRs plus 105. He hit a home run yesterday. He is 5 for 15 against Jake Irvin, all 5 singles. So no home runs out of those, but has had some success against Irving. But final game I'm breaking down before we get to the other games in the slate segment, and I'll mention some other players that I was looking at. Cincinnati Reds plus 120, Road Dogs. The Texas Rangers minus 140, home favorites, and a total of 8 here in this one. On the mound for the Reds, Rhett Lauder, starting here in this one. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts in his first game. So not an awful game there in his first one. Kumar Rocker starting here for the Texas Rangers. Last year, 4-7, 5.45 ERA, 17 starts. He'll be looking to have a better season this year. That's including his first 2 seasons. 4-5 with a 5.74 ERA and 14 starts last year. One of those starts were against the Cincinnati Reds. And one of the players that really enjoyed facing Rocker in that game was Elly De La Cruz, over 1.5 hit-run RBIs, minus 102. Elly De La Cruz has multiple HRs in 3 games in a row and 4 of his last 6. 2 for 2 against Rocker. A home run, one of those hits. Hit a home run yesterday. He's been red hot recently in his last few games. We'll take him. Not quite plus money, but I'll take him. Minus 102, Elly De La Cruz. Other players to look at here in this game. For the Texas Rangers, Danny Jansen, 3 games in a row, multiple HRRs, plus 112. So he's got some value here. Jake Berger, over 1.5 HRs, minus 110. He has done that in 5 of his 7 games. Also, Sal Stewart, same thing, 5 of his last 7 games, multiple HRRs. Eugenio Suarez, plus 103, multiple HRRs. He's done that in 5 of his last 6. 1 for 2 against Rocker with a double. So Suarez had some success against him as well. And that's basically about it here in this game. You do pitchers, I find them more predictable than batters. Max Meyer has allowed over 4.5 hits in 19 and 20 games, faces the Yankees today, just plus 100 at BetMGM. I don't do a lot of pitchers props. I don't. It's mostly batter props. Mostly for me, HRR and total bases props are what I have most success on. So, but once hockey's done and I can put 100% of my focus on baseball, then I might get into some more other props as well. But right now, double duty with hockey and baseball. But other games on the slate that I did not discuss. Toronto and the Chicago White Sox. What is going on with the Blue Jays? An extremely easy start to start the season, but struggling to beat Colorado, struggling to beat the White Sox. Very early in the season, not raising any alarm bells, but Toronto does have injuries when it comes to pitching. Alejandro Kirk left the game yesterday. That's not good for the Jays. Could only look at the White Sox or pass sidewise. Player prop-wise, Ernie Clement, 3 games in a row, over 1.5 HRs, minus 115. He's been the most consistent Blue Jay this year. I would look at Ernie Clement. The St. Louis and Detroit game, which I accidentally skipped there. Dylan Dingler is the hottest Detroit Tiger right now. Minus 115 for over his 1.5 HRRs. He hit a home run in yesterday's game. And then, yes, that Miami and New York Yankee game. Ben Rice, over 1.5 HRRs, minus 115. He's done that in 6 games in a row. Xavier Edwards, over 1.5 HRRs, all 7 games this season for him. He has multiple HRs, plus 115. Now, why aren't I taking him? You might be wondering. Plus money, and he's done it in every game this year. Reason I'm staying off is because he has a lot more success against righties than lefties, facing Ryan Weathers, of course, a lefty. So that's enough to keep me off his props, but don't be surprised to see Xavier Edwards get multiple HRs in this game. Same thing with Owen Casey, a lefty that's really good against righties. Facing a lefty pitcher here. I'm not sure if Owen Casey is in the starting lineup or not, but going to stay off his props here. Would much rather have him against a righty. And that's basically it. That is basically it for the Saturday slate. We'll go to the chat here. Yordan Alvarez. Let's check out Alvarez. His props are kind of pricey. 2 plus bases. Yeah, for his HRRs, it's 2.5 a plus 100, which he had done in 6 games in a row until yesterday. Only got 1 HR yesterday. Total bases, minus 116. I'm seeing for multiple bases. He's done that in 3 of his last 4, 5 of his last 7. So yeah, he's been somewhat consistent. Hasn't faced Luis Morales before, which is actually interesting. Lefty-righty splits is good there for Alvarez. So yeah, especially yesterday after not having the best game overall, I like that. I think Alvarez could have some success here today. But that is it. That is today's show. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button on your way out. Check out Prop Hitters, which I recorded last night, breaking down all 15 games in the NHL slate. No baseball show tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday, normal time, which is right after Picks on Net. So thank you for watching. Best of luck on the Saturday slate, and we will see you guys on the next show. I will do a quick recap here for today's slate. Connor Griffin, over 1.5 HRRs, plus 101. Max Muncy, over 1.5 hit run RBIs, plus 121. CJ Abrams, over 1.5 HRRs, plus 112. Brady House, over 1.5 HRRs, plus 126. And Ellie De La Cruz, over 1.5 HRRs, minus 102 on today's slate. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys back on Monday. Have a good one.